Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today, episode 2 of Star Wars The Clone Wars, the unfinished story arc, Crystal Crisis on Utapau. And I did say that wrong several times in the last video. Too easy to say Utapu, I guess. But it is Utapau. Now that's not the only wrong comment I made in the last video. I talked about an action figure my dad had gotten when I was younger. And I referred to it as an Imani character, but I recall its name was actually a Man. But I said it was a Revenge of the Jedi character, and I looked it up. It wasn't. It was called Power of the Force. And I do recall those toys coming out shortly after Return of the Jedi's, I guess, toy line had kind of ended. They immediately started with something called Power of the Force. Now, to be clear, before internet, it's easy to confuse what things are. So when Power of the Force first came around, I think most of us thought that it was going to be a Star Wars sequel movie, because that's what all the rumors were, that there were going to be sequel movies. So I guess it shouldn't be a surprise then when I actually heard that there was going to be prequel movies that, you know, for a lot of us it was somewhat of a disappointment to find that out, that there was no, as rumored, sequel movies in the works, and that they were instead working on prequel movies. They ended up being excellent, of course, but at the time we all wanted more Luke Skywalker, so you know, that kind of explains, I guess, why some of us, maybe, were a little bitter about how long it took to finally get to the sequel trilogies. But with that said, Crystal Crisis on Utapau, let's roll it. The journey is often more important than the destination. Often more fun, too.
Unsolved mystery. Having traveled to the sinkhole planet of Utapau to investigate the murder of a Jedi,
that makes sense.
Anakin Skywalker and his master Obi-Wan Kenobi find evidence pointing to a troubling conspiracy between local Imani and the Separatists. The surprising involvement of
They have no
warriors
idea what it is. They're just
Jedi
suspicious.
to a secret arms deal. Undaunted by intense pressure to leave the planet at once, the Jedi plan their next move.
I noticed even Obi-Wan, they mentioned his resolve in the last episode, and I kind of highlighted it, I suppose, but I think Obi-Wan started out this whole affair a little more reserved, and now he's a little more apt to go, I guess, Anakin's way and ignore the orders of the governor, I guess.
Let's hope it's the right one.
Oh, they're gonna attack you.
At least they only have primitive weapons. We can take them easily.
That might not be the case. That's another thing I was confused about. The Man action figure actually did just have a staff. Oh, no, this guy's got a weapon. Is it just the one pistol? Well, he's a good shot with it. Dang. Anakin. Yeah, it is just the one laser pistol. What are you gonna do now? Run, I guess.
As usual, you went rushing in.
Well, at least
With
we know
you,
we're on the right
Obi-Wan.
On the right track, but now the question is, which track?
Oh, there was more than one
find
gun
something?
there.
Footprints, they slow to a walk here.
And then where do they
Their
go?
base must be close by.
I'll contact Ahsoka. Maybe she can...
Anakin?
Forget about it. She's gone.
Anakin,
Huh.
do you want to talk about it?
What's there to talk about?
Perhaps we should
So
set up
interesting
camp.
that they would
Sound
bring
like a
up
plan?
Ahsoka. I mean, yeah, he's
Whatever you say,
wanting to
Master.
have her help, but she's... I guess he momentarily forgot that she's not in the Order anymore and that she got kind of kicked out. He's obviously not resolved on that. Wow. I mean, she would come help if you asked.
Anakin, dwelling on Ahsoka's decision won't bring her back.
It was wrong. She's
It
a
was.
Jedi.
Her
She
decision
belongs
wasn't
with us.
wrong.
She's one of us.
She made the decision, Anakin.
Well, what choice did we give her? The moment there
None.
were any suspicions about her loyalty, the Council turned their back on her.
Part of the Jedi way is not letting emotion cloud your better judgment. And that's
True.
precisely what Ahsoka did.
Well, I mean, she learned by someone who is emotional.
Why
So,
don't you get some
you know,
rest?
Anakin
I'm not tired.
and her were very similar in
You
that
can rest,
regard.
Master.
You can't take responsibility for Ahsoka's decision, Anakin.
He does, though.
How would you feel if I turned into a major disappointment?
It's not the same.
Ahsoka's not
It's
a major
precisely
disappointment.
the same.
No, it's not.
You took me under your wing and practically raised me. I'm your Padawan, just like Ahsoka was mine. How well would you sleep knowing I failed you?
Not very well, I imagine. Luckily, that isn't true. And never will be.
Wow, okay. I think you are gonna have a hard time sleeping, in the future, Obi-Wan. Oh, so much for first watch, Anakin, what the heck? Are these the Sugis here?
Yeah.
Yeah, and them, Monty.
Oh, Anakin?
How did you like your nap? Yeah, don't wake me up. 5 more minutes.
Oh!
You were supposed to wake me?
Actually, I thought this would be an effective way to draw them in.
Oh, so
Yeah,
this is
sure.
your idea of a plan. You intentionally fell asleep and let us get captured?
Hands off!
He wants your lightsaber, Anakin. Let him have it.
I'm trying to act convincing.
Oh, that's pretty convincing.
Oh, bravo. Brilliant performance.
If I'd never watched these, I would have missed that
back
whole
off.
conversation between those two about Ahsoka, and that
Will
was,
take us to their leader.
you know, really,
I have no idea.
really
This
cool.
was your plan, remember? I just woke up.
You do seem rested.
Wonderful.
Can they understand what we're saying?
The primitive ones? Probably not.
But how do you know which
I'm
are
not
which?
sure.
My friend and I were just discussing our escape plans. Out loud. In front of you. Yep. They're primitive, alright. Oh, come on. Now they're just playing with my lightsaber.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
Hey, be careful.
Oh, Anakin.
I warned him.
Was that really necessary?
Oh my god. Oh, he's mad.
What are 2 Jedi doing on the remote plains?
A Jedi was Ow!
Weapons? We're here to buy weapons. We want that nice shiny weapon too. And we're willing to pay.
I will have to advise my superiors.
Okay, well, we know there's a weapon. Just don't know what it is still.
Let's go!
So all the rest of them live in sinkholes for some reason. I
changed
wouldn't
my
think
mind.
anybody would live on the planet's
Capture was
surface,
a good
but
idea, but maybe we should just make our move now.
no,
Patience.
Anakin,
I admit
patience.
This was a good plan.
Oh yeah. By the way, could you have given me some warning? We're here to buy weapons?
You're not so clever. Everyone inside the outer rim knows about the weapon?
Oh, so I guess you're the only one who can think on his feet.
Apparently.
Yeah, apparently
Where do
so.
you think the suit went anyway?
Well, what is this thing?
I hear the Republic is interested in buying the crystal.
Crystal?
A crystal?
I thought you said missile.
You have created a problem for me.
One that you, I guess, can take advantage of.
General Grievous?
Well, up the price.
Oh, I assure you, there's no problem. We'll pay twice what Grievous is offering.
Show me the money.
Show us.
Come on, Jerry Maguire.
The only crystal I know that you can weaponize is a kyber crystal.
It is the fundamental element in the lightsaber.
Yeah, what are
Yes,
we talking, though?
still.
Like a huge crystal?
Odd.
Count Dooku, we have
Oh,
captured
yeah.
2 Jedi.
Wow.
They know about the crystal, Count.
Kill them before others arrive.
They offered me twice what you are paying.
Reneging on our deal would be most unwise for you.
Yeah, not very smart at all.
Word.
When General Grievous arrives, he will give you what you deserve.
Uh-oh. Yeah, no.
Bet he pays us triple.
No, I bet he kills you all.
Let's get going.
I was thinking the same thing.
Ooh. Nice shot.
I'm not leaving without my lightsaber.
No, neither of you should.
Up there!
Yeah, you better move somewhere. That helps.
Whoa!
Yeah, lots of guns. Oh yeah,
much, isn't
looks
it?
good on you, Anakin.
Yeah, you're right. This one is overkill.
Oh,
Now these, on the other hand,
perfect.
what do you think?
I think it's perfect.
Such a clumsy weapon. I think they're at the door. How about a smoke screen?
Now you're talking.
So glad you approve. Feel free to blast anything that makes it through that door.
Yeah, I want to see Anakin with these blasters here. Clumsy weapon.
Nice shooting.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet. Watch this.
Uh-oh. Anakin the gunslinger here, huh? Oh, nice. A little tricky even. Nice.
Are you quite done showing off, Anakin? No one's impressed.
I'm impressed.
Jedi.
Oh, he's
But
impressed too.
without the lightsabers, you are defenseless.
Oh,
All right, now that was impressive.
yeah,
you,
that was
Master.
impressive. Wow.
The arms dealer, don't let him go.
Kill them!
Come on, pull back out the blasters.
Continue getting me out of here.
We need him alive.
They sure don't look like it. There you go, Anakin. Perfect.
Master,
What do you got?
you better take a look at this.
What do you
is it?
got?
It's a kyber crystal, but
Oh,
I've never
wow.
seen one this big before.
What do you suppose Grievous wants with it?
Grievous. Or
That's
Dooku,
got to be the Death Star
I don't
crystal.
know, but it's for something much bigger than a lightsaber, that's for certain. Let's get out of here.
Without the crystal?
Oh, we're taking the crystal, and the whole ship with it.
Well, that was episode 2 of Crystal Crisis on Utapau, and it was a really good one. Seeing the kyber crystal at the end of the episode there, suspended up in the rigging of that spaceship, that was really neat. Obviously, because of its size and color, I'm kind of convinced now that I was right when I said that I think it might be a kyber crystal for the Death Star. It seems to be obviously so now. There were 2 great things about this episode, and I cannot believe that they didn't make it just because of these 2 scenes. Anakin having some misgivings about Ahsoka. You know, he said, hey, we should call for her help, and he kind of forgot for a second that she had left the Jedi Order. That's the way I took it anyway. And obviously he's a little bit upset about that whole affair, and, you know, rightfully so. The other part of the episode that was really neat was Anakin showing off some gunplay here. Really good with 2 blasters. He was doing a bunch of trick shots, and you know what? Amazing. I was impressed. Obi-Wan maybe not so much, but I was anyway. Anyway, please give a like, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.